Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, everyone. And that's a greetings good night, not a I'm going good night. I certainly hope that you're all doing well today. So now, we're continuing. You know, I'm beginning to realize that's probably not the best thing. Well, this is loading. I'm going to go actually sort that. There we go. Much better. Break the illusion. Break the illusion. Apparently. Any hoodles. We're in colony 30. Yes, we're all good here now. Good.
We could do with some food. Let's lay out the facts.
Man, Lambda's the most hard-working bunch I've ever seen. Exceptionally talented too. It's no wonder they held on to their rank for so long. Which means that ending up in a situation like the one we just had is entirely on my head. You say that, but you can't please them all. Some people just think it's all hunky-dory, some don't. There's no right answer. That's a very earnest observation, Uni. I'm a very earnest observer, don't you know? Colony Lambda was weak before we established the chain of command. Right, the system was revised, the current structure took shape, and Lambda became a strong colony. Strict discipline allowed us to broaden our strategies and strengthen our units. But now those rules are strangling the colony. Does it change the fact that these formalities are what made Lambda strong in the first place? And that's why they can't just tear down the system that got them here, even when they know it's inefficient. That's why Koji took the actions he did, to challenge that system. I'm sure Koji was thinking of calling Lambda in his own way. Yeah, he had to be. I'm sure he only wanted what was best for the colony. Indeed. As it happens, we've set up a place in the commander's office to discuss our next options with the captains. Would you care to join us? We'd like as many ideas as we can on the table. Alright, let's have a shufti. Let's have a shufti. How are you, Ruby? Today?
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
Hold on. You're doing pretty good. That's good. Hold on, yeah, we can just jump down here, can't we? I want to get my hands on one last fortune clover, but I'm not sure if I can get one using my Collectopedia card. Just go for it, I'd say. Either way, you'll need to have luck and fate on your side.
Get all wet. Making sense.
Evolving usage. Commander, you made it! Oh, and you guys. They're with me. Don't pay them any attention. Let's just get this sorted. Okay, then let's start with the manufacturing unit. Not changed a bit, have they? I feel they're on the same track, but they can't quite shake the old ways just yet. Land is a pretty great colony. They won't lose sight of what they need to do. Excuse me, Commander, there's something... Tonya, please, we're in the middle of an inquiry here. Let us speak. We found evidence of trespassers in the colony. Are you sure? Don't be ridiculous. Haven't we just been attacked by Agnes? I'm afraid I didn't wait for approval. I put together a unit to tail them and sent them out at once. Asked forgiveness instead of permission. How unlike you, Tonya. You did the right thing in not waiting to act. Use your best judgment in this matter. Yes, sir. All right, Captain Roche. Sergeant Tonya, come with me. Will do. Come along, Tonya. Seems we'll have to put our talk on the back burner for now. Nothing to be done about that. This trespassing matter is more urgent. It is, rather. No idea where they've come from. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help us look into it? There's no question of that. Of course we will. Reach out to the engineers and survey branch. See if they can pass us any info. Roger that. We'll take care of it.
We can talk more near the entrance to Mac the Wildwood.
Onward! All right. To the camp! Ooh, you have something to say. Scenery of Ionia is very messed up now, all broken and ripped sunderways. Friends, please to make reciprocal mincemeat of Big Thing and Great Sea and give extra heavy payback. I always give them up on that kind of voice. It's very strange. Ouroboros-san, Commander, you're here too? Don't mind me, please continue. Yes, sir. I just received a report confirming the traces of trespass. We're combing the area now. Seems like unwanted guests are heading in the direction of the forest. Can't imagine they'll slink away without trying something. Footprints. We'll follow them. Okay, we'll merge with the detached force then. We're counting on you.
These footprints. This may be the work of a professional. They're headed in that direction.
Let's get moving.
Something so valuable here.
There we go. I actually found my way here. Whoops.
Huh. An intruder. I don't like this one bit.
Man, they did a pretty decent job. They almost did a decent job of covering their tracks.
Thankful that no one was attacked.
The footprints just end. What does it mean? Hey, you lot, can you tell me your position right now? We're following a set of footprints we thought might belong to the trespassers. If anything, they fled to Lomac the Wildwood. How do you know that? I took the autolev out and had a gander for the engineers. You got approval for an autolev? Ah, the autolev is our pet project. We don't need permission to use it. Don't tell the commander, though. You know he's right here, don't you? Anyway, if you're after the trespassers, try the low Wildwood. Good hunting. Oh, right, message from Tolgrim before I forget. Analysis of the trespassers' behavior indicates they're probably up to something. So be on your guard if it comes down to a fight, okay? You're really just gonna let her use that thing whenever she wants? Nothing to worry about. I told her she doesn't need my permission. We can talk later. We have to get to the low wildwood. Oh yeah, right.
Let's hurry to the lower levels.
Time to take the fast way.
Slide.
Huh? What's that?
Ugh. That Aspar vomited something up.
Some fish. Ah, more morphins. I guess it's just something that Aspars do. If they have too much food.
That smarts.
I wonder if it's based on something actual snakes do. I need to look that up.
Is this like a rare thing?
Black liver bean!
We're
Good
sliding
gravy!
down.
There is a reason I'm taking the long way around.
A rare thing?
That's because I want an excuse to get the high ether deposit that's over there.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
We can take them head on.
No love lost.
Richard,
I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver.
Woo! That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP.
Woo!
You're all thinking it.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You're all thinking it. This should be enough to give Eno a boost.
Whee! Been a while since we've done the whole run, hasn't it?
This is something decent, right?
It's wanting us to go all the way over here, huh? Sure.
Let's press on, sir.
Indeed. We should be at our destination soon.
rare specimen.
Side quests a bit. What's next? Thought on the next game? Maybe?
I've got it all covered. Just you watch.
We're like the ultimate combo.
No way around it.
I was thinking doing,
In no time.
showing off a bit more of, showing a bit more of, The Legend of Dark Witch World, where you use it doing, Brave Dungeon.
Man, I'm fit to burn. Freaking slicer. Gathering momentum.
I know. Feeling good.
Or maybe I could do a different game, like,
You're a lifesaver.
I could actually do a game on the PC instead.
Gale Slap.
Empyrean.
Now that I've got the capability of actually doing that.
Demon Slap.
I'm good at this whole healing business. Power of Ouroboros.
Let's use it to the max.
Freaking slicer. Eyes over here. Thought I was unstoppable.
Senna.
Well, I could do Hat in Time.
You want? You're a
I've got that and I've been wanting to play it for a while.
like this.
No! No, you can't!
One good turn deserves another.
Time to get cracking.
Couple of puzzle, there's like a puzzle game on there that I've got that I've not actually played before.
That took some effort.
Another potential option is playing one of the Warriors games I've got, because I've got the Age of Calamity Hyrule Warriors game, and I've also got a couple of, and I've also obviously still got to go through some of the Fire Emblem Warriors stuff, along with the other Fire Emblem Warriors game. I've also got to finish off
Problem now.
Mystery Dungeon, because I never finished that one.
Something so valuable here.
Yeah. Well. If it isn't Connie Launder and Iserd after all this time. I know you. We've got so much to catch up on, you and I. I thought we wiped you out last we met in battle. Our colony may have been destroyed by Autolevs and all those fancy toys, but we survived. No, we couldn't die until we got a revenge on Colony Lambda. Wait, they can't be. They are. The best of Colony 13, come to finish their long vendetta with us. We tried starting a new life in a new colony, but it wasn't enough. They couldn't quench our hatred. You slaughtered our friends in Colony 13. The thought of avenging them against you is the only thing that's kept our flame clocks ticking. All the idiotic. The friends we've lost, all because of your poisonous games. This is senseless. What point is there in letting your desire for revenge consume you? As if we care about that now. All we want is to wipe Colin Lander off the map. No point talking to a brick wall. You talk about our poison, we'll show you poison. They all have the exact same weapon. I fear I may be a tad too high level for most of this. Oh, I missed.
Oh, got a rare doodah right here.
That's them gone. I'll be honest, it doesn't feel great. Still, we saw off the threat. Thanks for your quick reflexes. All we did was fight. Everyone in Lander did the real work. Well said. I'll thank them, then. Let's leave the cleanup to the team and get back to the commander's office.
commander's office and debrief everyone.
No problem now.
Huh. To Lambda. I know we've been lurching from crisis to crisis lately, but I want to thank you for your teamwork. You all managed to pull your own weight, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Guess so, we didn't have much alternative. It was that or end up in even more dire straits. As Captain Roche said, there wasn't much else we could do. We had to act for the sake of the colony. I'm the one who forestalled the orders. If there's a punishment to be borne, bear it. I'll bear it. I'm not accusing any of you of anything. I'm proud of you all, actually, for thinking on your feet. Call them nerds all you want, but they can walk the walk. Not how I phrase it, but I'm with you. Sounds pretty spineless, but I think we gave up on thinking for ourselves. Maybe we just didn't want to be responsible, even for the important stuff. Koji's actions have really shaken things up. It's not a bad thing to advocate for change. We're going to make mistakes from time to time, but your decisions and actions are what will lead us to a new future. I wonder if the commander was quietly waiting for this opportunity to arise. If I keep on barking orders and enforcing rules, then ultimately nothing's going to change. And if you want to change, you'll have to do it yourself. You all realize that, and that's why you were able to act as you did. Koji realized it before any of us, and he acted on it. Commander, can we bring Koji back? I agree, if we can. Is that your collective opinion? His actions were wrong, no doubt, but it was Koji's words that kicked all of this off. I don't think that anyone doubts that either. I can't deny it. We need to work together towards this new future, and we'll need his help for that. I see. That's settled then. As of now, Koji can return to active duty, albeit stripped of his former position. He will, however, remain under close surveillance. Such behavior warrants harsh punishment. Colony Lambda's changing. Let's see how it goes. This is all thanks to you. Not at all. No, the people of Colony Lambda manage this. You keep doing what you do, and I know you'll make something great. Oh, I intend to set it on the right path, yes. But the colony will continue to grow, by my hand or not. Quest complete. As Issa had expected, the colony has started to change. With less red tape to wrangle through, Lambda can now think and act for
I
itself.
see some relations have changed.
Whitby. Trust. Okay, yeah, the textures didn't unload.
I see some relations have changed.
Brian? Thanks to you guys, a new path has opened up for Colony Lambda to walk. Hey, I think everyone was busting a gut for this. All we did was lend a hand. In any case, thanks. I hope I can try and repay the favor someday too. Fighting isn't exactly my strong suit, but call me up if you ever in a tight spot, okay? You better behave from now on, mister. You lot. I hate that I had to rope you all into this along with Lambda. For better or for worse, your actions have shaped the future of Lambda. Oh, I didn't do squat, really. That was all you and the commander. So, thank you. I'll work like a mudder to help everyone out from now on. You guys, you really showed us up. Hey, it's not like that. The flame clock is gone, but we're still trying to live the old way, until now. I'm going to do what I can from now on to find a new way to live, I think. I'm certain you can do it, mate. Stick with it. I don't think many of us really knew how Commander Issard had been thinking about things. Captain Roche had a few ideas that we wouldn't have had a few ideas that we wouldn't have really expected too. Goes to show you, doesn't it? The captain can come off as a bit of a slob sometimes, but his head really is in the right place. I've taken that on board. I need to start thinking for myself too.
I see some relations have changed.
Respects. So the commander was waiting for us to change our way of thinking. Of our own accord. Yeah, that's how it seems. And here we were, pushing off our responsibilities instead of doing our job. He's on another level as our commander, so we were so used to blindly receiving orders.
Let's make the most of our break, guys. Could you all come round for a second?
The Collectopedia cards have really changed. Indeed, you can now offer others presents or use them for other people's benefit. A significant expansion to their purposes. Alexandria and her people did mention it, but seeing it in action really drives it home. Never used to work like this before, so yeah. Destroying the flame clock has led to a gradual change in people's attitudes, I suppose. They now want to help others, foster friendships. And they're using the cards to achieve those things. That's actually kind of nice, for a change. Yeah, it's cool to know what we're doing is making lives better. Nice to see all these little things adding up, ain't it? Right? Many a mickle makes a good positive change. And it's thanks to us, you guys. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back. Not too good with that, with those, but
Let's lay out the facts.
it makes sense. Does Tower have any special traditions for reaching a new turn? We do. In our 9th term specifically, we have to set out alone for the lower levels. But that's so dangerous. Why there? Once you get there, a multitude of supplies are airdropped to you. You can pick them up, bring them home, and everyone recognizes your skills as a soldier. Another custom, huh? I don't think many people have actually managed to do it, though. In fact, in all the time I've been here, I don't think a single person came back. Probably the console's way of thinning Tao's numbers. A very convenient setup to have people wander off on their own and get themselves killed by monsters. Hang on, wasn't Rain shooting his mouth off about it, doing this? He was indeed. He takes Colony Tao's traditions very seriously. He can't just abandon the legacy of our predecessors, and their predecessors before them. We have to stop him, if he'd even listen to us. We have to try anyway. We can't let him do anything stupid. You're right. Let's go find Rain. The Hunt of Plenty. Tell you what we can do, though, as well.
Let's move up. I see some relations have changed.
Vows to carry on a legacy. Alright, I need to go into the normal map, so get out of here. Hold on. Just remember, there might still be some more conversations, because at least one person is out here. There's Tolgrim, of course. You've been through a lot lately. Are you holding up okay, Tolgrim? Yeah, but I'm feeling it, you know? Weird sensation right in my chest. A weird sensation? What like exactly? Well, ever since we started acting independently, Land has become like a whole different entity now. Changing things up without waiting for directions is actually kind of nice. Just realized what we should probably be doing is going here.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Let's cook this lovely seafood platter.
This has me raring to go.
Oh, I can upgrade that one at
Looks good
least.
to me.
Shall we try it straight away?
Gem's done.
Shall we try it straight away?
Man, I always forget you need like 30 of everything.
Will that be all for now? Much better. Let's be off.
Alright, so we got a good long while of our food now. I'll tell you where we're going to go with this. The Cote Fountainhead. There should be a couple of unique monsters over here that we can deal with. Oh, they're level 65. Wow, we're really over-leveled for this one. Still.
Keep your heads or lose them.
Are we really doing this?
Make this quick.
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Gale, I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. Demon Slayer.
Eyes over here. Wow, this. Inferno! Damn! Who keep them in check? How's that? Wide slap!
They're sparking me yet. I'm the one you want. Don't give up.
You didn't disappoint.
Wait. This power. We can do this.
Man, I'm fit to burn. The power of Bergor.
Let's use it to the max.
I'm good at this whole healing
That should
business.
give us a time to get cracked. A fusion of our love.
I have to keep the team together. Sorry. You guys.
I'll get you up in a sec.
How's that? Pride and hate.
Heal.
Not to rain.
My power flows free.
We can do better yet. That should give us a leg up. A big help.
I'm good at this whole healing. Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Cross impact.
Inferno! I dare freaking slicer.
Blossom. Stop.
Da, 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 da.
This. Well within time. Stay on guard. Pressure.
Ready whenever.
I'm the one you want. A big help indeed. Wait. I'll keep on pelting them. That's move to Ranger before we grind you into dust.
It's amazing. Every momentum.
We can do better yet.
I'm
all the
good at
healing
this
you
whole
need, right?
business.
Wait.
Cheers, you're a guest.
Soul hacked. Enemy art. Double slap.
Smash everything. Demon Slayer. I'm the one you want. Send the mothers packing. Soulfire. Turn it up to 11.
This'll give them something to think about.
Got all the healing you need right here. Seem to have earned your ire. No slap. That's the weak point. Looking good, Noah. Glittering melody. A big help indeed. Demon Slayer. Break. Down my stride. Not so stiff after all, is it? Let's rip them a new one. Center.
Soul hacked. Enemy skill. Scattered healing.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
Double slap. Yeah, that's a use art one. I misspelled it in the spreadsheet as double slap. Scattered healing. That's defeat the unique monster.
Let my bow do the talking.
Right, I need to check the quest as well.
I really hope you'll see some sense and realize how pointless the tradition is.
We'll never know unless we ask, yeah?
Hey, looking for me? Are you going on this Hunt of Plenty thing? Ah, did someone spill the beans? Ah, you were with Juniper. But yeah, I am. It's a rite of passage. You know how snapping dangerous the lower levels are, and yet you're still going down there. Oh, come on now. You're giving me an earful too? Glory was up there yapping on about the same thing. Thing is, it's a ritual. We don't get to pick and choose. This tradition was passed down to us, and I'm going to carry it out for all our dead friends. But Rain... I know the console's out of the picture, but we're not exactly in the lap of luxury here. We could do with the supplies. Then just let us... Sorry, no can do. Besides, I'll be fine. Right, I'm off hunting. Gotta do a favor for Nootka. She'll give me a real dressing down of a doll. I don't know about you, but she scares me when she's angry. So, we're just gonna let him do his thing? I don't think so. We have to persuade him to drop the ritual. Firstly, where did he go? He didn't say. Let's ask Nootka. Hello there, Will! We have to stop him from doing anything dangerous. Wiggle, wiggle.
Rain's hard-headed, so he might not be able to accept the change so easily.
Once a certain notion takes root, excising it is no mean feat.
Nootka, do you know where Rain's gone off to? He'll be out hunting for it. I guess you meet I asked for, presumably. Where are Geshu's found? That's pretty close to the lower levels. That's not good. You're with a group though, right? He's the one who's always banging on about how no one should go there alone. I'm afraid he went on his own. Oh, Rain. We better find him, quick! All I can say is, well, fudge.
No problem now.
Just being near the giant enemies when they stomp around causes the controllers to vibrate a little bit. Turkins! I'm sorry for the interruption, but we're searching for our friend. Friend? You look for Flockmaker? Well, do you know where he is? I hear you're looking for a friend, yes? Right, yes, can you tell us? Can tell, yes. He on last legs, so I thought maybe good to eat him. No, he's very dear to us. You too quick to assume. Her King Highness arranged to treat Flockmate's wounds. He currently resting. He very lucky. We almost forget about our contract partners. He even had marinade ready to go. You can pat that in. Only a little joke. Your Flockmate is with Her King Highness. So beaks there.
I see some relations have changed.
Now he owes his life.
Let's try and find out what Rain's been up to.
Rain! Oh, visit from friends. Hello, friends. I'm protecting your Flockmate. Thank you. I can't express how grateful I am. Is not need. Sit down, have rest, Craw. Juniper, I've embarrassed myself a bit here, haven't I? Yes, you have, a bit. I wish you wouldn't be so reckless. I was never like this in the past. I'm losing my edge. I'm weak. That makes two of us, then. All these old traditions and customs. Honestly, we need to let them go. Now, Juniper, you... Of course, there are still precious things, the memory of those we've lost, our culture. But we have to stop placing our ideals so high above us that we'll waste our lives for them. The colony's changing. We have resources, water, food, new allies. Exactly, and we, other colonies, can help you out too. Progress doesn't mean forgetting our history. I think everyone who comes before us and everyone who ever lived in Colony Town would agree. You've changed. Is that such a bad thing? Not at all. Your predecessor talked about that kind of stuff a lot. Strength and kindness. He talked about how much he trusted you to lead the colony right. Looks like all that went in one ear and out the other. Juniper's always working hard to help the colony. You're right. Okay. You're right. Okay. I give up. I'll help you help me change. Who knows? Might even work. So it'll be more sensible in the future. Yeah, don't want to rouse the commander's wrath, do I? Thank you, Noah. We didn't do anything. You did. You came here with me. I think Colony Tower's going to start changing for the better. And that's because you've all done so much to help us. You're the one who's done the work. I hope you come back to Colony Tower in the future. You've saved us, and I hope you will always keep this bond. Hunter Plenty is no more. His fallen ally's memory and heart. Rain has decided to move forward along with Juniper.
Some relations have changed.
Want to help contract partner and flock to Big Ball, but I not so good with directions. Lost up creek in hardly no time.
I see some relations have changed.
In soonness of time, I be called in to matrimony. Contract partner should crush Big Ball before Big Day, correct?
I see some relations have
Day of
changed.
mateship comes so soon. Humans come too, to pay proper respects. Not sure. We still have a few things left to take care of still. Oh, sorry to hear this. Cruel world. Guest in turkey wedding must bring fancy giftings. No come, no gift. Ah, you just want to scrounge a gift off us, didn't you? Oh, his changed. He now approves of mateship because... Oh, because the groom helps them. So everyone's now the greatest alliance.
I see some relations have changed.
See, overall, it was a good thing we didn't attack these guys. Everyone's all happy now, yeah. Good thing we kept the alliance running. Right, we've got a few things around here, actually. Let's see, let's try to grab them. Since we've got a couple of high ether deposits up here, around here. There's also a couple on the lower levels as well, so we can head there. I went the wrong way.
Well, we've been found.
Well, if you want to fight me, go ahead, but you're going to learn pretty quick they were a bit too strong for you.
Lifesaver. That should give us a leg up. Sorry.
I'll keep up the attack.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I think so low level, we're only getting 2 CP.
Right, Tyon? We've been spotted.
Gale Flap!
Slayer.
I'm the one you want.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't think I can do much better than this.
We have to...
Although Senna's still got to max rank.
Time to get gratified. Sorry.
Great. I couldn't keep them in check. Eyes over here. Nature. That was spectacular. You line them up, I'll knock them down.
Alright, what ones need the heal one? Physical Absorber, that one's there, and Sacrificial Heal. Draining Vacuum, Toxic Gas. Yeah, so the only one left is Vampire Bat. When cancelling. Shortens auto attack interval. Break. Where is it? Where is it? Not Phil's Arts. Master Arts will reach 100% charged. There we go. That's what I was wanting. We've got 251 here, so...
Whoa, new power.
Dino Upper. That, and that.
Check out this sick new skill.
AoE heal, one random debuff, and that one's AoE blowdown, blaze, and evasion. Sure, let's go with that one.
More to add to the playbook?
You're missing 1, 2, and 3. Not really using that. Pulls time for all buffs on allies. Grants a large increase to damage dealt for each buff active. Well, definitely that one.
A new power, eh?
Dual Fang.
I got a new trick up my sleeve.
Not using that, so yeah, let's go. Let's stick with the other one then.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
I'll take point.
Oh, hang on. Now I've got 3 healers in the party. Oh, and you've reached max rank. All right.
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Extended slash. Flashback. Energy grenade. Maximum voltage. No love lost. Yeah, that's all debuffs. Surveys enemy attack while arm is active. Get you to rank 10, switch you over to a different one. Let's go with you.
And then I'm
I
gonna hit
think.
him again.
Tyrant Cross. Crit rate also evades enemy arts attacks while art is active. Is that what I wanted? Not really.
Maximum voltage.
Viral vector. Sappy, sappy, drain! Don't know if that's going to help much, but I can try it. Pylon's nearly at rank 20 as well. Man, we got quite a few already all the way up at rank 20, don't we?
I'll follow you. Here we go. Okay, buddy. Surprise me.
Save some time, warp up to this one. We're going to be seeing a lot more of this guy, I'm pretty darn sure. So I think he's the best option for us to get certain items for level 10 gems. Kind of not wanting to go out of my way to grind for those right now because we don't really need them. We're only going to need them for like endgame stuff.
Good thing we found this.
A gloomy pitcher plant.
We got us an ether sphere.
We'll be done in a blink.
It's too late to beg forgiveness now. Down, Drax!
Enemy eyes over here.
I'm the one you
Wow,
want.
Thanks.
Ring of roses.
I couldn't keep them in check.
I'm the one you want.
Thanks.
Great stuff, Noah. Off you go.
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Whatever happened to not being careless? Time for glorious HD.
Ooh.
I'm reading another ether sphere.
Now we can make Eno even more.
We can give even more ether to Eno. Whoa. Did I ever actually go and sort out that? I don't remember, because there's a few other things that are around this area that I kind of should be sorting. She just squeaks.
Sorry, I don't do restraint.
It's too late to beg forgiveness now.
I'm the one you want.
Wow, thanks.
Wait!
Off you go.
I'm the one you want. Cheers for that.
I don't know why the amount of healing for the healing arts is so ridiculous.
Eyes over here. Couldn't keep them in check. The power of Ouroboros.
I'm more than strong enough to punch your life down. I feel the power.
Yeah, feels just like it should.
It's all coming together. Sparking me yet. I'll have you up and at 'em in no time. I'm sorry.
Hold on, I'll be right there. Demon Slayer
No,
me.
lean on me.
That went pretty good. Hey, Tyon.
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
You know, I realize I should probably equip some of the arts that we have that need to be used. Double slap and elimination beam.
Watch me.
And we've got trick dart.
This.
Oh, all of them are Agnes arts because we don't use those enough because of the recharge.
Ether coming right up.
Look at that! Look at all the ether!
Now we can make Eno even more champy. Master Pun! Eno will be alongside till very end. Eno version up! Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
It's important to max out your Eno. Because she's helpful during, it means she's a lot more helpful during, the battles.
Let my bow do the talking.
Let's see how everyone's doing now we're at 5 stars with you guys, then. Looks like Ryan really put his foot in it, huh? Sorry about that. Think nothing of it. He's just so dead set on trying to fix everything by himself. Our old commander appointed Juniper as successor, but he also has Rain to assist. Guess he really took that to heart. Rain's an important part of the colony. I'm glad we didn't lose him. I'm working on something real big with an up on here. Give it or take another 5 years, and I reckon we'll be able to blast that big old sphere to smithereens. Not everyone can wait that long, sadly. Yeah, I'd rather we were victorious within your lifetime. Sorry we can't be much help. But we'll support you from back here. We believe in you, in your struggle.
My stomach's growling.
Everybody in Colony Town have close interconnection with every other body, like one big family. Standard Ambrose think that is wonderful thing. Bond of familiar here maybe run deeper than anywhere else. I got myself all wrapped up in the idea that I had to tell everybody what's because I was the eldest. But in reality, I was going nowhere, shutting down the change we needed in the colony, blind and deaf to the truth. You're not to live in desperation. Looks like I've got a bit of evolution to do myself. I think you're right about that. You could pull Colony Tower along with you in the process. I could indeed. Whatever's in my power not to get left in the dust. Yeah, looks like a pretty tight spot, alright? So you know, huh? Can't exactly leave the colony, but we'll defend it tooth and nail, just you see. You and Juniper take him down for good for us, okay? You were in the lower levels? I suppose we were, yeah. What were you thinking? You could have got yourselves all killed. There's a cave home to the most terrible monsters down where you and Rain went. Still well clear of it, you hear? Cave, you say? Colony Tower must have had a lot of weird customs, right? Yeah, you probably have that console to blame for that. I don't know. I think a lot of them must have been passed down from the old commander and his predecessors too. Perhaps you ought to not carry on every little tradition so willingly unless you can identify a clear benefit. Maybe so. Thanks for the food for thought. How y'all doing? I'm feeling quite good myself. Tal's been through a lot, but you've set it on the right course. Hope it'll continue to develop and become something wonderful. Now we talk to everyone with her in the party, and then we can find out what else we need. If there's anyone else. I'm convinced the consul was the one who conceived the hunter plenty. It was a vile custom. So many hopefuls ventured out there only to meet their demise. Really, how dare she? But you all washed your hands of it now, right? That we have. From now on, our traditions will be far more wholesome.
The future awaits.
Tal will keep going. Keep moving forward with all the lives that you've saved. Hey, don't sweat it with all the save a life stuff. It's no big deal. Huh? Really? If you're in trouble, you can always talk to us. That's what we're here for. I understand. Thank you. I'll do my best to give everyone the future they deserve. Really have had a good look at pretty much everywhere, but there seems to still be a couple of spot icons around. So let's have a look at those, and then we can head to the lower levels and check out that cave. And we also need to say hi to Issa, don't we? Ah, it's up there, is it? Alright. Sand curler.
Okay, buddy. Surprise me.
Still doesn't seem like it wants to actually... I guess I've got to go up. So let's go. Yeah, there.
Wait for a moment. Using that device should
Ah, the ladder.
This goes here.
We have a ladder now. I completely missed this.
Will it move now?
Oh, whoops. It would be here that I need to go to get there quickly.
Sorry, you guys.
Okay, maybe not there. Wow. I have no idea what she's actually saying.
Wait for a moment.
Why didn't I come down here in the first place?
Using that device should allow us to proceed.
This goes here, that goes there.
The eternal question of, wait, why didn't I do this already?
I'm on it. That's the way.
Well, we've got somewhere down here we need to go, so off we go. This is a passage you don't actually usually go to. The Curse Branch.
I'll whack 'em good.
Alright, Brog.
Go! I'm the one you want.
Wow, thanks.
Soaring lightning. Ring of roses, Ava. We're coming together.
I'm getting into the swing of this.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah?
How much do I actually have to heal still with Vampire Bat? A lot, because it's 30,000 health.
Want something a bit meatier.
Oh my lord. They're level 91 Arachnos.
I think we gotta leg it. They look strong.
Okay, yeah, everything down here. The Cavern of Oblivion.
Totally fine. There's tough and there's tough.
Gorgeous Mandra. Thankfully, I think we've got max, or at the very least near max, anti-attention power, so... there's that one who's guarding a shard. Or something, anyway. And a trial chamber.
Whoa, check this place out.
The Forgotten Trick Gate, which has a very powerful enemy in there. Hang on. Well, let's at least unlock this.
Kappa Vikings. On.
Correctamundo.
There's tough and there's
Red
tough.
Worm Nizut.
I think we gotta leg it.
Oh shit! Yep, okay, so he's just programmed to notice you. But I think we might be able to reach behind him.
This one's gonna be tough.
If we can reach this... Here! What? Oh, good, he did.
This should prove useful later.
Funny finding one here, huh?
Huh? Hey, there's... treasure in the cave? Could be anything, huh? Anyhow, let's grab it. The legendary biter. We got Ricky's weapon!
We've really walked a bit, huh?
Oh, that's everything, nearly everything in this area then, huh? Okay, I'm shocked. I guess it was in the... Flippin' heck, we're dead. Oh, no, we're not. Hang on. There we go. I guess it's just programmed to attack. Okay, so we managed to somehow get out of that with Ricky's biter. That's unexpected. I can't believe I just managed to cheese that thanks to the enemy AI not attacking you when you when you're grabbing onto stuff. That's actually funny.
gonna be a tough
This
fight.
looks serious.
Oh, we're dead. Far too close for that to work. How the heck? How am I not dying? Like, legitimately, how? Also, what areas haven't I found? I want to double check something. Does it actually do that, or am I just missing something? What, is this just not how it works in this game? Does it require me to fight all the thingies as well? Uniques? I have no idea. But we have basically mapped out the entire region. I think it must require me to find all the uniques. Unless it's this area. Hi, Zoka. So, did you get to see Koji? Yes, first time in a long time. Koji look awful worn out, though. Still, he not lose indomitable spirit of defiance. He still speak own mind regardless of thinking of others, much in tune with Nippon philosophy. That's your takeaway here?
I hope everyone's getting along.
One with Nippon. So yes, we do have this area here. I guess I didn't find this location. I do wonder if it counts named gravestones. But I don't, like, that's a question that really needs a good answer. Does it count the named gravestones, or does it not? I suppose we'll find out. Actually, it can't do. If what I've read is correct, it can't do. It has to, it's just locations and landmarks.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Yippee!
And what level are these two? Level 82.
Hey, that's a
They're
weird enemy.
sort of within our range, actually. I think we might be able to do something with this.
If we want to live, we've got to fight.
Time to get serious. Here we go. I'm the one you want.
You didn't disappoint.
Saber! Right! Stargate! Stay back for now. They're sparking me.
Boom! Everyone gets heals. Not a lot of heals, but heals.
I'll get you up in a sec.
Eyes over here! I feel better than ever. Good to go now, Uni? Of course. We gotta pay him back then. Eyes over here! Sorry, everyone. Oh, crap, this is bad. Here, I'll treat all your wounds.
Appreciate it.
Don't you look away from me!
Over the power.
I told you, this is
So inflict a load of damage on everyone.
How? Deflect not slash. You can rest later. Come on.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Shoot, and now I died. Great. Come on. Oh, shoot nuggets. That ain't good. Alright, so we're not actually able to do this. At least not with that. Where the fudge haven't I been? Like, I'm legit confused at this point. Whatever. We're just gonna get up a few more levels. Potentially have a better setup, I suppose. Still, we know these two are there now. I don't want to cook. Actually, this isn't our next stop, is it? No. Our next stop will probably require us to have Melia in the party. Because our next stop is the Syria Hovering Reefs. The schlorp.
Every day's a training day.
It's a lot of treasure chests.
Yes, Uni's the boss.
Alright. Mobius are about as tough as you guys, aren't they? So we can't really say we can protect the Queen till we hold our own against you. It's a long road ahead. Not just for Winona and me, but for every one of us. Everyone's left. Of course, the question remains... Where? Ah, there's one. Is the inspector doing out in a place like this late at night? Rumblings at the fort. New topic available.
Rain. Something smells exquisite. Shall we drop in, perhaps?
You know, you've got to take regular breaks. We need to lay all this out.
That Gustav chappie. He's guilty as they come, whichever way you slice it. Yeah, he was still feigning innocence, but those dubious ether cylinders speak volumes. Furthermore, if we take into account the new information we acquired from the fort, I don't think we're wrong. Speaking of juicy details, what about the guy who saw the castle inspector? On the path under the fort in the dead of night. Wait, what? This thing keeps getting shadier and shadier. There can't be much underground besides the storehouse, right? Something certainly smells distinctly Piscine. Well, those are all the clues we have. Shall we go snoop around the basement storehouse?
Alright, let's get going. Time's wasted.
The true inspector.
Ow!
Wait, is this? Hey, who are you? What do we have here? What are you all doing here? Gustav! Looks like all those mythic ether cylinders accumulated themselves here. Very interesting. What? No! You just came blundering in here right as I was about to investigate this whole affair. Yeah, cut the crap. No point playing a different tune now. What's so funny? If you know this much, there's only one thing for it. You filthy... We'll defeat you for Kevis. Wipe you out. There goes nothing.
I'm the one you want.
Eyes over here! You're a gem! Couldn't keep them in check!
That's the weak point.
Eyes over here! Noah!
You're a lifesaver.
Couldn't keep them in check!
Wait.
You're in terror!
That's the weak point. You might want to surrender before we grind you into dust.
You want some more? Eyes over here!
I'm the one you want.
No, please! Couldn't keep them in check! Yeah! Feels just like it should!
We can do this.
I'm fit to burst! Hold your ground! Elemental discharge! Wait! Couldn't keep them in check! Eyes over here!
Oh, yeah.
This is great! It's amazing!
Got all the healing you need. Think you can catch me?
Thanks!
This. Well within tunnel. I'll have you up and out in no time. I'll keep on counting them.
Flow through!
Viral vector.
Great stuff, Noah!
What is a storm?
I couldn't keep them in check!
after all the talk, is that all the walk you can walk? Urgh. Okay, now spill it. What are you planning to do with these ether cylinders? You really don't know? Traitors. Her traitors now? Come off it. Weren't you Ouroboros originally Kevesi? And aren't you palling around with our nemesis Agnes? If that's not treachery, then I guess you'll have to get me a dictionary. Oh yeah, and you wanna know what I'm planning? Yeah? I'm planning to use these bad boys to fuel an army of Levnesses and send them straight to Agnes, with my regards. Well, the snuff? You want to keep on fighting this war single-handedly? Correct, until Agnes is finally crushed. Is that really what you want? Come again? He said you were very sensible, not someone who wanted bloodshed. What does that naive little fool know about justice? I'll ask again. Is this really what you want? What you're going to do will hurt the people who believe in you too. Is that really justice? What do you want to destroy Agnes for? Shut up! Don't underestimate the castle inspector. I have friends in... Stop right there! Everyone freeze! What's the guard doing here? Gustav, in the name of the Queen, you're under arrest. Oh look, they made it. Thank you for helping secure the seditious element. Really, it's fine. It was more of a happy accident, I guess. We'll return the favor one day. So, case closed? Guess so. There's still the matter of returning the ether cylinders, though. What's the matter, Tyon? Gustav said that he wanted to provoke war by means of an army of Levnesses, didn't he? Yeah? He prepared very carefully. I assume he calculated victory based on numbers. Which would mean that this amount of ether cylinders wouldn't have sufficed. You mean this isn't all of them? It's possible he's already transported some. I'm also not seeing any of the Levnesses in question, which is worrying. So if we don't catch this castle inspector twerp, there's going to be trouble, yeah? There's more than one castle inspector. We have no idea which one it is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And while we're dithering here, they're still preparing for war. Shall we talk to a castle inspector we know? Ah, Ulrich! We can definitely trust him, and he knows everyone. Let's go get to our Agnes Castle straight away before it's too late.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Let's move out, people. Oh yeah, no, there was the thing was here, wasn't it?
Come to uni. Is this like a rare thing?
Just selling all the ultra pure gemstones. I mean, it's not that weird. All things considered, it's pretty normal actually, considering it's very easy to get up to 900 to 99. Sorry, there's not 900. Stefan, you have revitalized my spirit, breathed new life to my soul. I think, in fact, I will make it my mission to spread the culture Kay bequeathed me. Good plan. How you can pull it off? I fully intend to. I'll show the world there's more to life than just battle. That's good. That's good. Right, so there's a ladder somewhere. Ah, there it is, I think. Is it? Where the heck's the ladder? Oh, there it is. Found the ladder!
Wow. This is really
Secret area discovered. Holy lid. We found the holy lid. Bye, Melia. Bye, Melia. Bye, Melia. Bye, Noah.
Come to uni.
Something so valuable here.
Hi, Suna. Prison Warden's been left behind by all these changes. He's kind of pitiable, don't you think? He just crawled back up inside his shell without changing up his ideas about the lost numbers.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Pities the now dead Prison Warden. Hey everyone, let me thank you for what you... Sorry, Ulrich, something really urgent's come up. What? What could possibly have happened? What even? A castle inspector's plotting an invasion of Agnes? Please tell us it's not you. Of course it's not me. If I were to do something so reckless, it would ruin my entire life's work. We know you want peace with Agnes, so we're hoping you'd help us. Of course. So, in other words, you came here to ask me if I had any inkling as to who this ringleader among the inspectors is. You're a smart boy, so, how's about it? Okay, let me think. All the castle inspectors I know, there's only one who'd do something like that. Is this a dead end? I'm sorry. Look, how about this? I have another idea. A new castle inspector's scheduled to transfer here today. A new one? That's right. She was approved for my Agnes reconciliation policy, and by all accounts, she is a brilliant inspector. Why don't you talk to her? Sure, we can do that, if that's what you recommend, Ulrich. She should be arriving any time now. They've arranged for the floodgates to be open, so... What was that? Explosion at the port! Are we under attack? What's going on? The port, then? Hey, not so fast!
Huh. Would you believe it?
Luciona. Devoted follower of Luciona. Wants political reconciliation. Oh no. Oh no. That isn't good. What's this? Kavesi Levnis is... No, this can't be happening. Save the chat. We got enemies to take out. Showtime. Let's take them down.
To next week.
No letting your guard down. I'm the one you want.
Cheers, you're a gem. Oh, enemy. I'll hold them off.
I'm the one you want.
Thanks for the support.
Oh, that was the wrong button.
Feel that? Oh yeah!
Strength. It's amazing. Can't be happening.
Uni! This can't be happening. Wait! I'm the one you want. Just start one to get crushed.
We're back in business.
Am I doing okay with this? Keeping on.
Protect my friends. Lord!
I'm gathering momentum.
We can do better yet.
Elemental discharge.
Ring a
Use this this one where it has a nice opportunity to actually work properly.
Figured out.
to good use. Blossom! Stop!
Demon Slayer.
Cross impact! Autumn rain! Got all the healing you need right here.
This'll keep me going. How nice. That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
Gonna blast them into next week.
I could do this with my eyes closed. I'm the one
Summon
you want.
element. Cheers, you're a gem. Terror onslaught. Hit 'em over and over.
Good going, Uni. I'm the one you want.
Power of Ouroboros.
I'm more than strong enough to punch your lights out.
My power flows free.
I know. Feeling good. Did I read things wrong?
Nice. That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
So many of them.
Next week. We'll be out of here in no time.
Demon Slayer.
Summon element.
I'm the one you want.
Thanks for the support. Terror onslaught.
Hidden
All
power.
right.
Wait.
Things are getting good.
You cannot best us that easily.
This is down. One round of debuff.
Good. Gonna blast them into next week.
It has to be done. Demon
Eyes
Slayer.
over here. Thanks for the support. Demon Slayer onslaught.
Gale Slash. Keep on pelting them. Nice move, child. Autumn rain.
Agility down.
The pressure.
Lead.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
We've been spotted.
Alright, you lot.
Fatal butt. I can still do this. Over here. Thanks for the support.
I'm the one you want.
You didn't disappoint. Keep them in check. Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver.
You guys.
I'll get you up in a sec. On your feet, Seth. Wait too early to throw in a towel.
Eyes over here.
I'm the one you want.
Precious is a friend.
I couldn't keep them in check.
Demon Slash.
I can feel it in my bones. Topple. Am I doing okay with the heal?
Got all the healing you need right here. Time to get cracking.
Gathering momentum.
I know. Feeling good.
Keep piling on the damage.
Show us what you've got, Senna.
Got it
Demon
now.
Slayer.
No,
No
I
flash.
think I know why you're the queen.
Feel that? Oh yeah.
You want some more? Demon Slayer.
Break. I don't want to die.
Down you go.
Good thing we found this. Gonna blast them into next week.
No letting your guard down. Demon Slayer. Yeah.
Summon element.
I'm the one you
Where's
want.
your lead?
Nice move, child.
Still going. Terror onslaught.
Blossom.
Elemental discharge.
Cross slash. We have
Inflict bind. Nice. See, against regular enemies, it's really not a terrible. It's not a terrible class. It's just the problem is that you're really not struggling against regular enemies that much unless they are ridiculously high leveled.
A boon.
I'm the one you want.
Cheers, you're a gem. Iron. Impact.
It's the bosses you really want to use stuff like debuffs on, and they don't let you. It's a problem in a lot of games, I notice.
Thanks.
Too easy. Come after me.
A lot of games will artificially inflate the difficulty by just making bosses immune to every status effect. Or, if not immune, have such high resistance that they might as well be immune.
Elemental
Which honestly just reduces the amount of interesting builds you can that are actually viable in the game, which I think is just bad design. I can understand them being like very immune or resistant to stuff like sleep and bind, because that just stops them from acting. But stuff like lowering their defenses and like ether anchor and like damage over time, like chill and blaze, should probably be more susceptible to that. I wonder if it's programmed that like, I do wonder if it's programmed that everything that an enemy's debuff resistance, it's not a debuff, it's not a resistance to individual debuffs, it's a resistance to debuffs in general. That would make the most sense. Which I don't think is a very good way of doing it, personally. Inspector Luciona! What is the meaning of this? You can't be the mastermind behind this invasion of Agnes. I see the Ouroboros managed to follow their noses this far. How extremely irritating. Can't believe it went to all that trouble to find her when she just showed up here on her own. How could such a brilliant inspector do such a thing? On the contrary, Inspector Ulrich, you're the one who's forgotten his duty. You swore an oath of fealty to the Queen, and instead here you are, you venomous turncoat Aspar, betraying our Kevis. I haven't betrayed anyone. Everything I've done was for the sake of Kevis's future. Ever since I heard about your reconciliation plan, I knew I had to destroy you with my own hands. And you, Ouroboros, you're stained with the sin of insurgency as well. But Inspector Luciona, stand back, Ulrich. We'll take it from here. Managed to get a debuff on him.
You can't fall here. What?
Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver.
I was just clearing my head.
I feel the power.
Yeah, feels just like it should. Aerial slap.
Cannot be the end.
I'll set this right.
I'm sorry.
Land? Why?
I'll keep their attention on me.
I knew this would happen, Lance.
Did I showboat too much again?
I'll keep their attention on me.
No, lean on me if you have to. I've no right to lecture you now, huh?
So we got target lock at least.
Elemental
That's
discharge.
something.
Aerial slap. Wide slap.
Ring of roses!
Demon Slayer. It isn't over. Got something special for you. Element. Thanks. Things are building up.
Time to end it.
All flows free.
I know! Feeling good!
Demon Slayer.
Blossom! Stop!
Soaring Tempest.
No slap!
Things are building up.
Time to end this.
Now.
Launch!
Feeling tougher?
Time they had a whooping. Yeah. Gonna smack
Let's do this.
How about something like this?
Observe my strategy. I'll make this.
Allow me.
Worked.
I'll follow your
Boom.
Bow down.
Heroic chain.
Gale slash.
154. Bravo!
Care to hear my plan? This will be
Ether. Absolute.
Only!
You're in for it now.
Give everyone some more heals.
Here's the finisher. Enough of this. Witness all I am. Now, Starlight Kick. Ha-ha!
She sounds so proud of herself.
Do you think this plan might work? How about something like this? Hit them where they least expect. Yippee! Allow me.
More where that came from!
86.
And one for good measure.
Here we go.
Like a duck. Hit them where they least expect. Too right with this.
Pinion primed.
I'll pick point.
I shall second.
I did that wrong, but whatever.
You're done.
Bravo!
I'm gonna win this. Too right, you pick mine.
Yes. So now we get to pick for Brilliant Ascension.
I get first dibs. Check this.
I'll follow your lead!
Bow down.
No slack! Above and beyond!
Overkill. Wow, just that overkill damage got us up to 277 experience bonus. That's insane.
All over you. You know the drill.
You can count on me! Domination! Yes, that went well. Now that's teamwork.
Dominate. Okay, now the case is closed. This case certainly, but... I'm so sorry. I was blinded to her true intentions and have caused an awful lot of trouble for you and the people of Agnes. It's not your fault, Ulrich. This could have happened at any time. The grudges between Agnes and Kevis go deeper than any of us thought. You're right, of course. It's sad, but that's the truth. But giving up now would be giving Inspector Luciona what she wants. It's clear, looking at you, that there is a non-zero possibility of reconciliation. I have to try and put forth this reconciliation policy into action, for both Kevis and Agnes. And we'll do anything we can to help, Ulrich. Quest complete! The party put a stop to Inspector Luciona's plot. As a result, Auric now feels that coexistence between Agnes and the city is an absolute must. Was blind to true intent.
Would you believe it?
Wow, I'm all the way over here, wow.
Colony relations changed, looks like.
How are the relations with the city still antagonistic? Oh, I mean, I guess it makes sense, actually. That was a silly question.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Ow!
I'm gonna be honest, this feels a little bit silly.
Not to worry, just stick to
The fact that these guys are still attacking us
I can keep them occupied.
is just a little silly. Stop it. Okay, so there's a way up there. Is it in here? That is what will make the most sense. So Gustav showed his true colors. And I'm the one who didn't notice all the resentment he was carrying around. You don't need to carry all that on your shoulders alone, Heath. Probably right, but I could have seen it if I'd just looked outside the guard. I might have put it together if I'd noticed the company he was keeping, and Ionos would be a touch cleaner.
Huh. Would you believe it?
That idiot. Farod. If I'm honest, I'm fine with a lot of the 9th and 10th term. I find a lot of the 9th and 10th term is kind of pathetic. They just can't cope with the change that Ouroboros bring to the world. Hey, come on, don't say that. If they can't hack it, they should be weeded out. Simple as that. Though, that's kind of the same as the old rules, I guess. I know, 2 hours has gone by flipping quick, hasn't it? Alright, now I'm just determined to find my way up there. Because this is just a bit ridiculous. Oh, hang on. To find my way up to this building, I should probably do the most logical thing and go to the high point. And look this way.
Ow!
Well, that was the right idea, wrong execution.
I am so sorry, my friends.
There it is. No, that's not how you get up here either.
Ow!
Well, how do you get up there then? So confused now. Is it that? It might just be that, you know. Alright, once more with feeling.
Ow!
Yes, Uni, I know it hurts, but bear with me. We shouldn't be falling off too many more high ledges. There we go.
It'd be rude not to.
Good thing we found this.
Ow!
Okay, apparently I am. Panina! Panina not seen Luciana lately. She a good person who come by every day and prays cure meet visit of Panina. Panina hopes she become less busy soon and come back again.
Huh.
Oof.
Would you believe it?
Praise by. Well, unfortunately, she kind of blew up in the Levness. There's not much we can do about that one. Tenon Royal Summoner. So I believe the correct term is I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him again. Jackal Claw, detonating hit, Impulse Wave, Unlimited Soul, Flashback, Tyrant Cross,
Jackal Claw!
Tyrant Cross. Applies one randomly chosen T-buff.
Shadow Eye!
Rigid Slicer and Impulse Wave.
Cross impact!
Cypher Edge, Critical Strike, Fighting Prowess. And down my physical odds by 40%. Critical Strike. We're going to metric really high critical hit rate, so... First time engaged by 100% at the start of battle. Yeah, that's really good. That's what my coins are looking like. All right. Okay, yeah, there is something up on the 5th floor. Good to know.
You're having a laugh. You think this is going to make it all better, do you?
Well, I will bear full responsibility. Otherwise, well, there is no otherwise.
What are you two bickering about?
Your Majesty, what a welcome sight to see you return.
Has a problem arisen in my absence?
Ah, no, just a trifling matter, really.
Actually, we do have a bit of a problem on our hands, Your Majesty.
Hey, mind your...
We have to report the facts as they are. How much longer are you going to leave this hanging, eh?
What's the problem?
Couple of days ago, we had a small run-in with our Agnian opposites. Isol took care of them, but things got out of hand a little bit.
Out of hand, nothing. They insulted Her Majesty's honor. I'm spitting feathers.
But with no reason to fight. You were the one who earned their ire.
Did they come to any harm? You hurt them,
I only intended to scare them, but then they resisted.
so you sought to defeat them.
No, nothing of the sort. They had no flame clocks, so I would never...
The presence of a flame clock is not what instigates a battle. The glimmerings of war are always there, within us. I imagine discovering that fact must have come as quite a shock to you.
Circumstances aside, if you've incited their wrath, then I assume we haven't heard the end of this.
As you say, they have since begun to rally together in opposition.
I am ashamed. Truly ashamed. Now that this has come to a head, I cannot but take full responsibility. I will thwart their objective, even if it should cost me my life.
You shall not. Do not speak of throwing your life away so lightly. I've already lost so many of my friends. I could not bear to lose another.
Your Majesty.
I told you, did I not? You are my hope. I will speak to the Agnian Chief Retainer personally about the matter. In the meantime, cool your head. Any more unfinished business that I should know about?
Couple of house calls to make, Your Majesty. They want you at Colony 9 and the city.
Colony 9. So Xeon then?
Indeed. They've asked for some urgent backup following the recent Origin attack.
And the other request is from Monica. Wants you to give her people a pep talk.
The descendants of Ouroboros. I've caused such grief for them. And for an unfathomably long time.
But now they get to speak to their real queen. I'm sure they'll be overjoyed.
Yes, perhaps. Speaking face to face with another. There's nothing quite like it.
Melia?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to be taking up some more of your time.
Now you can cut that out. Agnes or Kevus, soldier or queen. What difference does it make?
The future is to be created by each and every person in the world. I think you were the one who taught us that.
True enough. Your unyielding spirit gives me the strength to go on.
Sometimes when Melia smiles, I see sadness in her eyes, as if she's all alone in the world.
Well, better start making the rounds. We've got to stop by Colony 9, the city, and...
Agnes Castle, right?
Safe journey to you all.
From atop her throne. Colony 9's backup. Have that one as the active for now. Friction with Agnes. The city pep talk. Let's see what's happening with Colony 9. Hopefully their spuds haven't gone completely rotten. You know?
Something smells exquisite. Over there.
That'll leave a bruise. Be more gentle, Commander.
Don't expect miracles. I'm trying my best to heal you here.
Here. Let me.
Thank you, miss. That would be great. What? You're...
That should suffice. Can you walk?
Yeah. I think so.
Queen Melia. To what do we owe the honor?
What good is a ruler if they cannot send aid to their people in times of need? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Xeon. Please, let me have your report.
Hey! Hey, look! Isn't that the Queen?
What? Like the real deal?
Right, back to my post. Excuse me. Origin's attack unfortunately caused a landslide near Alfeto Valley entrance. We've been treating the wounded, and also dispatched a survey team to scan the area. The thing is, we've lost contact with the survey team. The line just went dead.
There was a really loud sound earlier on. Could be more rocks.
I see. Then we'll take it from here. Uni, how are you doing over there?
I've healed up the worst of them. Now they just need a little R&R.
Oh, really? I've got to lie down?
Come on. If you've got the energy to flap your trap already, you'll be back on your feet in no time.
I see I had no cause to worry.
How many were on the survey team?
3. One was piloting the Levnis. Okay. I've sent the landslide's location to your iris. You can confirm it for yourself.
Got it.
If you happen to see an Anita from the survey team, could you, tell her to give back what she owes? Because I'll be waiting here until she does.
I'll be sure to deliver the message. I'm so sorry to have let this come to pass, everyone. This ordeal will be over ere long.
You watch yourself too, Your Majesty. Don't want to see you get hurt neither.
I hope you find our friends.
Always nice to see a new face.
You really love Colony 9, don't you, Uni? I can tell from the way your wings perk up.
Really? That's slightly uncomfortable.
Awaiting return.
Something smells exquisite.
Fields are pretty awesome when you stop to think about it. It's a chance to create life from the ground up. And us, we've learned to nurture life instead of taking it. Yes, I see that I'm looking at the face of a nurturer. It's just so, I mean, when you care for something deeply, the feelings just well up, you know? Yeah, Xeon got it right when he decided to start working on these fields. Gotta acknowledge that.
Huh. Would you believe it?
A landslide over this way, it seems.
Hey, look at that! A survey branch Levnis.
Quickly! We must rescue them at once.
Hello? Who's...
It's all right. We're here to help. Stay still. I'll get that heavy thing off you right this instant.
Right, that's her injuries about treated.
You're a survivor by nature. Good fortune that we made it in time.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. I thought I was a goner.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be Anita by any chance?
Yeah, I'm Anita.
Oh, that's great news. There was a guy in the rescue tent who was really worried about you. He said he wanted you to pay him back or something?
I suspect that was merely an excuse. He seemed really rather worried. Very insistent that you make it back.
Oh, it's got to be Kurt. We've been in the same unit since first term. He can be a little faint-hearted at times. I'd better go and try to calm him down.
Ah, so you've been joined at the hip since childhood?
Joined at the... Sorry?
I mean that you were inseparable. You've had a special connection throughout your lives. You understand each other's feelings and you lift each other up in times of need, is what I'm trying to say. Your friends are irreplaceable. Be sure to treasure them.
Yes, Mom. Thank you. Thank you.
Does she have someone in mind herself? There's someone out there special to her. But then, she was imprisoned in Origin for so long, so maybe they're already...
Huh. Would you believe it?
Lifelong friends. I'll be fine. Go and look for the others. It's them you should be worried about.
His foot's trapped. We'll need to move the rubble very carefully.
Using arts would be far too dangerous. In which case...
Someone call for heavy lifters?
Yeah. We'll clear this out in no time.
You're in safe hands now.
Yes, thank you.
Hang in there just a little longer. We don't want to overlook anything.
That was either channel there.
Hold on. It's going to be okay. There was a second landslide. Don't mind me. Look for the others.
We're well aware. But firstly...
Feels warm.
Do not move from this spot. We're going to check the immediate area.
Yes. Of course.
Summon Aqua, that one.
Right. I think that's the lot of them accounted for.
I wouldn't relax just yet. The landslides have formed a sharp incline, in turn increasing the risk of loose rocks. I hardly need to state this, but the possibility of further landslides remains high.
Getting caught in another landslide would be undesirable. We must make some distance. And quickly. Back to Colony 9.
Everyone charge!
Patchy.
Oh. Yeah.
The Queen has returned! Welcome back! We're glad to see you safe, Your Majesty!
We were at the site of the landslide, but the situation remains precarious. It is vital that we remove the remaining rocks upon the slope in the coming days. You shall have the castle's aid, of course. But your own assistance in this matter would also be most appreciated.
Oh, we'd be glad to help. Never want to have to go through this again.
But if we hadn't, we'd never have got to meet Queen Melia. I don't regret it, because I learned today that we weren't forsaken.
Forsaken?
The only time we normally ever get to meet your majesty is at the homecoming. We've been through so many bitter times, but we've never known you to help us. Not so directly.
You make a valid point. From this moment on, I will endeavor to the best of my ability to allay your fears.
Ah, you're too kind, your majesty.
Then, in the interest of allaying fears, there may be another matter I would like to discuss with you.
Oh, yes?
I would like, from this moment on, to let the colony elect their commander, of their own volition. And I don't mean just for appointing a successor after death, or for the purposes of reform. If they make their voices known, then I think I would gladly relinquish my position as commander this second.
What?
What brought this on?
Then, you wish to formally step down?
Well, I was always the consul's favorite plaything. I was a mere pawn, dancing to his whims, enacting his orders. But in coming to terms with our new life, I began to realize the qualities needed in a commander are very different nowadays.
Please don't belittle yourself, Xeon. You've worked so hard to get where you are.
Believe me, I've thought about this long and hard. About who really fits the role of a commander. It must be someone we all look up to. Someone with whom we can share our path.
Xeon.
While I do not object to your logic, Xeon, I hope you realize that our role is in essence naught but a figurehead. What that figurehead represents, however, is something only you can decide.
It's down to me.
A person is not shaped solely by their birthright or innate qualities. As long as you remain critical of who you are, whether you deserve the position or not has little relevance.
This crisis of conscience, you once experienced it as well, Your Majesty.
Of course. Everyone has their battles with self-doubt. How else does one grow as a person? If you remain true to yourself, then you have nothing to fear. In this rich tapestry of life, you must find the path that you are willing to weave.
I will give it more thought then.
Very good. I look forward to hearing your answer.
Melia must have had her share of hardship to talk about these things in such depth. If she's ever stuck in a rut, I wonder if we'll be able to console her in the same way. Would she even want that?
Penny for your thoughts, Noah?
No, it's nothing. We should get going. We've got some traveling ahead of us.
By helping out those caught in the landslide, Melia showed the Colony 9 soldiers how a true queen should act. The War Room.
Your Majesty.
Sorry to bother you. I'm sure you're rushed enough as it is. I'm here to discuss the speech you mentioned. Did I come at a bad time?
No, not at all. We've been stretching our necks every day, waiting to see if you'd turn up.
I too have been anxious to meet you. I'm sorry to have been a source of anguish for you this long.
It's all been for today. I don't consider any of it a waste. Now, on to the matter at hand. Rallying the troops. With the final battle with Mobius looming before us, we're doing our best to prepare. A battle to determine the fate of the world is hardly a light topic. Everyone's beside themselves with worry. Some poor souls have completely snapped. We're never gonna last in actual combat at this rate.
I don't blame them. No matter how noble our cause, the fighting will cost us lives. We're caught between the future we desire and the present, which is ours to lose. It's a place beset on all sides by fear.
You got that right. Especially when there's no guarantee you're going to be coming home.
Even a brief address would do. Just as long as you speak to them somehow.
I understand. I don't know if I'll be able to get through to them. but I will try.
We'll be your guides while in the city. Make sure you don't lose your bearings.
That would be most appreciated. While we're here, would it bother you if I took a look around the city itself?
Please, be my guest. I think we'd all like that.
Maybe we could take her to Centrillo Parade. There's plenty of people around there.
No objections from me, but there are some rather, shall we say, ardent followers of the Queen up that way. If they get too insistent, you might need to give them a friendly nudge.
Oh yeah? All right, we'll keep a lookout.
We get to talk to them. Last numbers I got the way. With the final battle against Mobius looming before us, we're doing our best to prepare. Need more than supplies. Battle to determine the fate of the world is hardly a light topic. Everyone's beside themselves with worry. Feel free to show Her Majesty around Centrilla Parade. I'm sure it'll make everyone's day.
Now this is a far cry from the colonies and the castles. Here is a place where people can truly live, make a home.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw this place. All these different people I'd never seen before. Things of all shapes and sizes.
I wish I had been there to see your reaction. A shame.
See my mouth hanging open like a lummox. Not worth it.
You seem to take it all in your stride. None of this surprises you.
It's more that I'm assailed by old memories. Technologies of old are put into practice here. I feel the industry of those times. Huh?
Is that really you? Queen Melia?
Yes. I do go by that name.
I knew it! I knew it from the moment I laid eyes on you! You were something special.
Finally caught up.
Hey, old man, you're gonna give yourself a heart attack.
Well, thanks for your concern, but I'll decide when and how I'm going to pop my clogs. I've lived my whole life for this day. Heck, you all have, haven't you?
Of course we have.
You've returned to us at last, my queen. You really are as radiant as they say.
Hey, fancy a bite? You should come by my restaurant. Sample a few of the local dishes.
Nobody wants to see your seedy little bistro. She wants something memorable.
Oh, say that again, I dare you. If you hate my establishment so much, I'll be more than happy to bar you from it permanently.
All right, people. Don't shove. And stop arguing. We don't want to scare the Queen now.
Oh, my days! Crazy!
Come on now, this is getting excessive.
Oh, leave him. Everyone's been living for this moment.
It's always been my dream to see the true Queen come back to us. A lot of us die before we get the chance.
Yeah, but now it's actually happening. Before our very eyes. How can we possibly keep calm when a miracle is unfolding?
I am so grateful to you all, my people. I would like to express a few words of gratitude, if I may. It is a joy to see real human activity once again, after all these years. I see that you continue to remain strong.
Of course we do. Got to protect what we love, right?
That's right. I'm not resting these old bones so long as there's life in them.
We'll hold out for decades more if we have to.
We have our queen. And even Ouroboros stand by her side.
With their strength behind us, Mobius won't stand a chance.
Looks like that takes care of that.
Indeed. Wow. Decades plural. And here we are, happy enough if we can reach one.
The way I see it, you lot are far more incredible. You've achieved so much in so little time.
Huh? That's only natural, ain't it? Gotta get stuff done in the time you have. No way I could imagine having to fight for 40 or 50 years. Feels so snuffing far away.
Uni.
By the by, I'm not seeing the story spinner anywhere.
Story spinner? He's this old guy who knows more about the city's history than anyone. He's like a walking encyclopedia.
Real curious bloke. Normally he'd jump at an opportunity like this.
Well, he's no spring turkin, though. If he hears he's missed his chance to meet Her Majesty, he might drop dead from the shock.
Heavens. Where might we find this person? I think we should pay him a visit.
What, really?
I'll bet it'd make his day. But are you sure?
I would like to try to meet him, if at all possible.
As you wish. It's your call.
You'll probably find him at Mittia Lookout. I hear it's one of his favorite spots.
A walking encyclopedia, is he? Then we can expect an enlightening conversation.
What conversation are you expecting?
The walking... Oh, hi, Hacked. You and Mom are planning on... planning to see the world, some of the world together, right? Yeah, we've got a big battle ahead of us now, but after that, we'll head on our travels. Really? Well, if you ever get in Colony Gamma, give me a shout. I'll show you around. Thanks a lot. Can't wait to find out what kind of place it is.
Would you believe it?
Plan to see the world. They died together, and now they're like the best of friends. That's actually pretty cool. Right, we're gonna have to get up to the lookout. Can I get up there through this ladder? Is the question. Oh yeah, we certainly can, 'cause we've got this ladder here too. Huh, I never went this way, apparently. That's impressive.
Sorry, Melia. I had no idea they'd be making such a fuss over this.
It's quite all right. Life is full of surprises after all.
Everyone's so happy to see Melia again.
Oi, what's all the fuss? Whose funeral is it this time?
Nobody's, I should hope. We were just wondering if...
Oh, old Melly. Well, this can't be real, so somebody pinch me. What if it's actually my funeral? Then that would mean... Where the places have I ended up?
Yeah, this is Mittia Lookout in the city.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm told you have quite the wisdom. I was hoping to ask you a few things, if it doesn't bother you.
Oh, I get ya. The Queen herself is asking me personally to tell her a story. Now I know I'm dreaming. Hey, Ouroboros kids, give me a good wallop here, right on the kisser.
Sure thing.
Have you gone quite mad?
Lance?
I didn't throw my weight into it.
Let's all calm down for a second and just talk sensibly, please.
It just laid him out. Cripes.
Oh, I see. A rousing speech for the city, eh? What a stroke of luck. Even after that battering, I know I'll be content in the afterlife.
Oh, don't start. You were the one who asked us to.
Well, it seems life's worth living a little while longer. Don't want to disappoint old Queenie now, do I? Go on then. Ask away.
Has it been tough fighting for decades? What do you know of Melia? Which one? So, which one we're picking? Has it been tough fighting for decades, or what do you know of Melia? Hello? Anyone there? Okay, I guess that doesn't seem to be anyone. So I'm just gonna pick myself then. No, Melia.
I've been wondering, when you first saw Melia, I kinda got the impression you knew more about her than you let on.
Of course I do. Have you seen the stacks of literature they've got here in the city? Packed to the rafters. There's passages on the true Queen, too. And you betcha these eyes have read them all back to front 20 times over.
So you know all about her?
Naturally. Here, I'll give you an example. It is a lesser-known fact that Her Majesty is squeamish around shiny bugs.
What? How can you possibly know that?
There was also a little morsel about how she found rainbow bugs particularly revolting. They're extinct now, but I reckon they're beasties about the size of your fist, whose bodily excretions make them glow and...
All right, enough. You don't need to go into such detail. The mere memory gives me goosebumps.
Don't you worry, I've got plenty more tidbits like that up my sleeve.
We don't want to hear it. Look, I'll tell you what I want to know.
Oh, yeah? Well...
When you get to the age you are, after living for so many decades, you must have had to say goodbye to so many of your friends and stuff. Must be a lot of crap to deal with. So, how do you cope?
The pits is what it is. There are times when I wonder why I don't just curl up and die. But see, life ain't all sunshine and roses. I think that's part and parcel of it.
So what? You just have to go on living in misery? You've got to be joking.
Uni, are you all right?
I just want to know what it's all about. Growing old. There's folk out there who get to live so much longer than us, and they still choose to fight. It just feels like I'm always taking a back seat. Like I'm getting left behind. But I want to be there with you guys. Even if it's just in spirit.
Uni, I had no idea that was how you felt.
Yeah, sorry. Hard to put it into words, really.
Even if those you once loved are no longer a part of this world, lonely as it is, and painful though the memories be, it is not wholly a tragic tale, for you can keep close to your heart your memories of those dear to you. And that is something to take pride in. That is what will give you strength. Admittedly, my life took a very different path to the likes of my companions here, but such are my thoughts.
Ah, never a truer word was spoken. That's one for the ages. Where's my notepad?
The fact that you're worrying about us here and now, Uni, I don't think we'll ever forget that. Your feelings will transcend time.
I'd have to agree. So don't feel like you need to be doing anything special for us, Uni. It's reassuring enough just being the way you are.
Don't suppose you've got any tissues on you? Spark, why'd you have to go and make it all soppy?
Nobody is leaving you behind, Uni. If you ever feel distance between you, you need only speak out.
Wait, was this all just to tell me that?
That's about the size of it. Good luck out there, young'uns.
Don't just pass it off as your own speech.
Say, Melly, would you mind if we shook hands?
He's straight up ignoring me.
I don't see why not.
Oh, you angel. Now I can shuffle off this mortal coil without regrets.
Knowledgeable my arse.
Life's a cruel journey from one end to the other. You only get one chance to walk it. But if there's one thing that gives it all meaning, it's love.
That's very sweet.
That ain't something I have to teach you young folks, though. Your friends are lucky fellows.
Monica said something like that too. Still doesn't make much sense to me, though.
Well, love takes many forms. There are as many ways to show it as there are people.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we should probably be getting on. Till we meet again, story spinner.
Indeed, indeed. Safe travels to you, Your Majesty.
Quest complete! Talking to the various people of the city, Melia help calm their fears and prepare them for what is to come.
Always nice to see a new face.
Oh, there's a container over here.
It'd be rude not to. I found something shiny. These are lying around everywhere.
Right. Only one more quest left. There we go. Now save this one for last very deliberately. You know what they say? Save the best for last.
A diplomatic mission, is it? Surely we can find a peaceful resolution. Nia, this is a surprise.
Don't worry, I know the whole story. Oh, bloody hell! I see you are in good company.
They're kindly serving as my bodyguard. They're assisting me with a number of other matters too.
The assistance goes both ways, actually. We all one big, happy family!
Yes, that's right. Family.
Indubitably. I have a rough grasp of our present predicament. You've come to hear their side of the story, have you not?
You make it sound as if these are no ordinary Agnians.
With Queen Melia's assistance, we have been closely monitoring them on both sides. I'll get to the point. These people belong neither to Keves nor Agnes.
To be precise, they were formerly Agnian soldiers. Now they claim to have lost their faith even in Agnes. This intense distrust of the future has driven them to wanton destruction.
So they stopped believing in anything, and now they just want to ruin things for everyone. That's awful.
The Keves and Agnes of today are founded upon mutual trust and respect. At least that is the mood we try to foster. But the reality is that not all of us can readily accept these changes.
The recent outburst was just an act of passion. But if like-minded people were to congregate...
They may gain enough momentum to pose a legitimate threat, is that it? So they're the ones who have incited the latest uproar, I take it.
We might have to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Minanabite, what make worst case so bad?
He means there could be an attack on the Queen's life.
That worse than worst case?
That's one of the reasons. But we simply can't afford to leave this be. I don't believe they truly want to oppose us. Rather, they feel they are at an impasse. One cannot so easily change their way of life or how they view the world.
Perhaps I ought to assert my authority as queen after all, and...
No. If you lock horns with them now, it's very possible they will shut you out completely. I would rather have you prepare to welcome them in with open arms.
That's incredibly kind of you.
So, where do we find these troublemakers?
It seems they're lying low at Hovering Reef 6.
Seriously? That's right next to the castle.
Presumably they approached under the guise of their fellow Agnian soldiers. The castle isn't on particularly high alert, so it makes sense that they wouldn't arouse too much suspicion.
Yes, as sad as it is, I hear they're pooling their forces. You'd best be on your guard.
Fear not. I am no stranger to battle. And besides, look at my entourage.
You shouldn't have to get used to this. Experience can make a person stronger, it's true. But it can't take away one's pain. That goes for queens too, you know.
The mood's turned dark all of a sudden.
I'm aware of that. Thank you, Nia.
Take care, you guys.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Seems they're lying low at Hovering Reef 6. I hear they're pulling their forces. You must be on your guard. Fellow queens. Yeah, we never actually properly talked to Nia before, so I don't think we ever actually had her on thingy. What have you got to say? I'm still in denial. Donna promised us we'd all go back to the city together. It was those Agnians that did her in. I ain't gonna let them bastards get away unscathed. You believe you me. Tension with the city. We're heading to the Buster's board. We're boarding. Down we go. Let's go and find them. Oh, Keves Castle region, right. Right there, huh? Probably the best place for us to go is here, then.
Time for a climb.
Doopy 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 doopy. Diddle-doo. There we go. Diddle-doo. There we go.
Don't do anything stupid, Melia.
Nor should you, Lance.
Has it started thundering or something?
Agni and Autolevs. They've hauled those things out here. Can't catch a break, can we?
As Lady Nia informed us, we should expect them to be hiding in an ambush somewhere on this island. I must remind you that we are only here to negotiate. If possible, I would like to avoid combat.
Sure, but what if they're the ones to come at us first?
Then suppress them at once. We could even disable their levnesses, so that they have nothing with which to fight back.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask for a while now. You really know how to handle yourself in a scrap, don't you?
Yes. I'm no stranger to the field of battle. Nor is this the first attempt on my life.
What? Even though you're the queen?
Precisely because I am the queen. Is it really so strange for nobles to be acquainted with violence? There was even an assassin within my family once.
I'm sorry. I hope we didn't bring back painful memories for you.
Please, it's perfectly fine. Many are the things that have shaped me into who I am today. Learning to accept my weaknesses, understanding each other's differences, opening one's heart to others.
You must have been in some real good company to learn all that.
Perhaps, yes. Back when I was young and naive, my companions taught me some invaluable lessons.
And you took those lessons to heart. That's how you came to be such a magnificent queen.
Though times may change, their teachings will never fade. Which is why I still believe. I believe that our last breaths should not be those of despair.
Look over there. Anybody else feeling curious?
No idea what she was asking, what she wanted to check, but alright. Oh my ear. Da 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 da.
Hello? Nobody at home?
Don't move!
Melia.
I'll handle this. My name is Melia Antiqua. I wish only to speak with you.
Speak with us? Rip us to shreds, more like, Queen of Keves?
You are the ringleader, are you? State your name.
And why should I tell you? The world I once knew is gone. They told us defeating Keves was the only way for us to be saved. It was the right thing to do. The just thing to do, and I believed it. Do you realize how many of my friends died in pursuit of that dream? You think I can just tell them, yeah, sorry guys, you died for nothing?
He's lost his cool. Maybe we should step in and deal with him. But Melia told us she'd handle this.
You ruined it! You joined forces with the Agnian Queen, and you drilled these notions into our heads! You take away our friends, then sully our reasons to live. My friends died that day, but you've killed them all over again.
And that's why you've decided to destroy everything.
That's right. We don't need a shitty world like this anyway.
Is that all?
I told you to stay where you are.
Melia!
Hey! What are you trying to pull?
I could ask you the same thing. Why do you hesitate? You could attack me right now.
Shut up!
You have no desire to destroy anything. You are simply trying to get by in a world where nothing makes sense anymore. And that's why I'm here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Here we go. Well, we just inflicted launch on everybody. What?
Fire and ash! So that's how it is. That's how you look down at us.
Sorry?
I know all about you. You queens live longer than any of us could ever dream. You aren't like us, are you? That's how you can just sit on your thrones, toying with our lives like...
She is like us. If you hurt her, she feels pain. She bleeds all the same.
Mio.
That's why she came all this way, to hear your story. She wants to know more about you. She wants to share her time with you.
What? Yeah, right. Our lives are like the blink of an eye to her ilk.
Just because she lives longer, it doesn't mean she's any different from you. We're all here, aren't we? We're all alive.
That's enough, Mio. I see now how you feel about all this.
Mate, have you been making that speech to the Kavesi officers too? Telling everyone that Melia is different to everyone else?
You bet I did. She's so far up herself it makes me sick.
If anyone's warped, distorted here, it's you.
Then what am I supposed to do? Who else am I supposed to take my rage out on? Tell me the truth. Right now. The pure, unadulterated truth.
That I cannot tell you. The answer lies in you, and you alone. You must have realized by now. There is no weight to the truth of another if you cannot judge it for yourself. If you must have an object of hatred in order to live your life, then let it be me. But promise me that someday you'll live for the things that truly have worth, just as you and your comrades in arms once did.
It's already too late. I can't go back. Not after what I've done.
I highly doubt that. You are still breathing, are you not?
Are you all right?
I told you. I am no stranger to battle. Besides, I could not tolerate simply watching from the sidelines.
Melia.
Their sadness, frustration, anger. I shall never forget these feelings. Come. Let us proceed to the next location.
Despite a minor scuffle, Melia was able to open a dialogue with the Agnian rebel force. She persuaded them the importance of mutual survival.
I think we've done the rounds here. Let's head back to the castle.
Your Majesty. You've returned.
I trust it's been quiet in my absence.
Yes.
I see that you have calmed down.
Yes, I have realized. However fervent my loyalty, if I am ever the source of Her Highness's anguish, it does no good.
You think too deeply, Isel. 'Tis your mind's fiction.
Ah, I will rectify that.
I am sure you will.
How was your trip? And what of the world?
Mankind's follies. People never learn. Whatever the passage of fate may bring, we must never lose the spirit of defiance, lest we submit to injustice, as we once did.
Again. Why does she look so sad?
My friends and I, we fought hard for all this. We staked our lives on this future. And if there's a chance to keep it that way, I too will be happy to sacrifice myself for this world.
Snuff that for a laugh. I hate that. You're the important one here.
Pardon?
It's true. It's something I noticed before. As befits a queen, you're always thinking about your subjects. But who thinks about what's best for you?
Seeing you suffer alone like this, none of us like it. It's too sad to think about. Losing you, that is. You're one of us.
Yeah, think about how much you always think of us. It's only fair if you let us do the same for you.
I am speechless.
Melia, you are needed in this world. But you weren't born solely for the world's sake.
That may be so. However,
If you permit me, I'll gladly lend you my strength. Not because you are our queen, but because we're travelers in the here and now. So we should live together.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia.
Fighting alongside you all is the best!
yes. You are right. How funny. Though wisdom is said to come with age, still you all seem to teach me so much. If some things elude my grasp, your words show me that there is more to life. They guide me when I run astray. Again and again. How fortunate I am to have you.
Now that's more like it, girl.
Melia, thank you. Thank you for always having believed in us.
That's one thing I would never doubt. Now we embark on our quests to create the future.
Yes, it's ours.
Hello again, Ruby! With the city's hearts and minds put at ease, Colony 9 having received support and agony and opposition quelled, Melia officially joined the party. Raw Summoner's rank cap has been raised to max. Loyal to. Keves Castle. How is Kevis Castle still openly threatening Colony 4? Well, whatever. There is one more thing we can do. That's still from when Kevis Castle was aiming the Annihilator at them. Here we have this. The door disappears. And finally...
Now, no nosying around. Confidential.
The Queen's chambers. And a portrait of Alcamoth. Or a photo, one of the two. Remembering her home. Here we get a grand view of the general area. Well. I think this opens up to whenever you have Melia in the party, but I think it's more fun to be able to go in there afterwards. I don't know that for certain, though.
Something so valuable here.
Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. Next time we shall be playing, well, we'll be again continuing on more side quests, checking out to see if anything's changed in the Kevesi castle and the Fort of Ibris. Then moving on to the Candesia region, as I know we've still got some there. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll say to you, tatty bye!